How's everybody doing today? Another week gone by. Work is doing okay. Just trying to keep things up to par. With the last couple of weeks that we've been having heavy snow, the last 2 weeks, 40 centimeters of snow each time. So we had two major snowfalls, which is quite a bit. And then we had another one last night, which is about, I would say, another 5 centimeters or so. So I did part of the walkway already this morning, which we were expecting last night, which did come down. I'm just basically heading out to get the other half done, to get both cars out for me and my mom, and get that also taken care of with the snow, and take care of the snow, putting it up on the side, well, not the sidewalk itself, but to the grass that we have. So basically doing that. It's going to take me about, I would say, about half hour, 45 minutes, I would say. Just an approximation. I think I'm just tired of snow during the winter time. Getting older, as we all get older there, it's just one of the things that, we all tend to bitch and complain as we get older, and we're not as fast as we used to. And sometimes we're starting to do the shuffle walk, so gotta take it easy with the ice underneath the snow and all that. So work-wise, like I said, everything's okay with that. Friend-wise, so-so. I haven't spoken with that many people. Actually, I did see one other person, which was my actual ex on TikTok. She was actually having one of those live streams with her friends from the Philippines and all that. So I just kind of scooted in, didn't say too much because we left on not so good terms. But I mean, I was just being polite and all that. Just say hi, how are you, things of that nature. But I didn't say too much as anything else. And it was just to keep in touch. Nothing specific, nothing harmful to say about each other. And I know she's on her way. She's on her own there with her new boyfriend or husband or whatever she has. It's not my concerns. So as for myself, still young, still single. Haven't had a girlfriend yet since I broke up with her. And it's actually a lonely life. As much as I wanted to be fulfilled with somebody in my life. And nowadays, with COVID being passed not too long ago, like being a major issue there for everybody, I don't go often out to places where I used to go, like Le Scratch, which I used to play quite a bit of pool on the weekends. I should get back into that just to play some pool, just to knock off the rust of my skills of playing pool. But it's just a time of wanting to do it. And right now, during the winter season, it's not worth my time going down there just for an hour or two of pool on my own. Most of my friends that I have are either preoccupied with university or college stuff, or they have, boyfriends and, husbands and wives. So they have their own there with their kids as well. So it leaves me quite a bit of a lonely time of doing things here. And plus, with my father being deceased, it's going to be almost a year come this April. I've been taking on more and more of the responsibilities of managing the house with my mom, doing the repairs that I can do, that I know I can do, and other stuff like that. So my love life just basically sucks at this point. So as much as I would like to meet somebody local within the Montreal, Laval, and where I'm currently living, it makes it so hard. It's unreal. As much as we would like to all go out and be able to have a good time, it's not in the cards, let's say. And plus, me working the afternoon shift from 12 until 9:30 at night makes it that much harder during the weekday to actually do something in the afternoons or in the evening. So it only leaves on the weekends, and even then, my weekends are cut short because I'm doing other stuff around the house. So I still have to go through my Raspberry Pi 5, which I haven't completed yet. This is a single board computer, if you guys don't know about it. For those who do, Good for you. Uh, I have Raspberry 3, 4, and the 5th. So I have one Raspberry Pi 3, one Raspberry Pi 4, and three Raspberry Pi 4s. Two of them with 4 gigs, one with 8 gigs, and the Raspberry Pi 5 that I have also has 8 gigs. So that's a nice thing. So I'm still trying to figure out what to do with them now. It's been a while. And I'll eventually find some use for them. They're still young and they're still usable. So uh, this is going to be a multi-part session here, a multi-cut session. So bear with me here until the day's end. Well, I'm. It's one of those. It's been one of those days today. I'm actually just coming back from outside. I've actually just had something a quick bite to eat, and also to feed my parents upstairs. At this point, right now, the snow is still quite there. I was just in the midst of clearing the walkway upstairs, and as well the walkway leading from the house here down to the driveway and the street. So got that mainly cleared off at this point, and right now I'm just got my car cleared out and moved out of the way. So I'm doing our portion of the driveway here that we have at the duplex that I'm living at. I tell you what, there's a lot of snow, and especially when we had been getting a lot of snow for the last 2 weeks consecutively. We had 2 major snowstorms of 40 centimeters each, which is about, I would say, about 15 inches of snow, about, give or take. Just in case you're not using metric. We're using metric up here, metric and imperial up here. Let me get that converted here for you, at least. For those who don't know centimeters and all that, at least you'll know the conversion of it. There. Right, here we go. Here. About, say, close to about, I would say, 15 3/4 inches in height. So, in case you're wondering, that is quite a bit of snow. And especially when you have a snow thrower that's only about, I would say about 10 inches high, but 25 inches in width. That's a lot of snow to get out of. So, what we had to do basically is take it in small steps. So I basically did a majority of it right now. So I'm just digging out right now my mother's car, so that way we can get her car out and pull out the last bit of snow on her part of the driveway. Once that is done, put the cars back and then pack everything away. Right now, just on the outside, I was just outside before. Across the street from us, there's a set of apartment complexes, and the cleaners just came in to do their parking lot. So right now, there's no room on the street to park my mother's car until they can get the area cleaned out, and then move my car onto the street when they have moved theirs back. So once that is done, I can continue on, and then I'll be done for the day. It's just right now there's a lot of snow, and it's like we have to prioritize. We have to get everybody prioritized to do their fair share. So I tell you one thing: if it's not one thing, it's another. And this is one of those things when you live in Canada, is you get a lot of snow. Probably not as bad as the Northwest Territories or in Alaska, and a lot more cold up there than it is down here. So in comparison, we have it quite good. Because I hear from the temperatures up in Alaska and in the Northwest Territories, it gets bitterly cold, like in the -60s with the wind chill factor. Where we get a minus, I think as worse as -30, maybe -40, and good luck in getting your car started. So I'll come back one more time regarding any other updates today and see how I feel afterwards, if I feel like doing anything else. So I'll be back. Well, it's almost 5:30, almost 6 o'clock, almost dinner time. I actually went back out to try to continue on getting the driveway done, and it just started to blow. The wind started to blow like crazy, and the temperature started to actually dip down. So I actually held it off. I brought all the equipment back inside. I'm going to try tomorrow to finish it off. It's just to get my mom's car out and get that car moved a little bit because it's been stationary for about a week. It doesn't get used that much because my mother doesn't drive around with it, but I'm gonna have to drive. I'm usually the one who drives it around a little bit, at least once a weekend, just because it needs it. It needs to move her a little bit. Otherwise, things are going to seize up on it. So I'm gonna have to bring it out once I get it on. Once I get it out of the snow that's in the driveway, and get it out, get it cleaned, get it driven, put it back, and everything else, then we'll be fine. Uh, it seemed like to be somewhat of a productive day just to get the snow removal done, even though we only received like maybe a total of 5 centimeters. What seemed to be like five seems a little bit more than that. So it is what it is when you're living up in Canada, right? So gotta do what you gotta do. And actually, I'm going to be getting ready to go soon to pick up some souvlaki. One for me, one for my mom, and be able to come back with that. I'm going to have mine later on. Usually Monday through Friday. My dinners are around 6 o'clock because I work from 12 until 9:30 at night. So around 6 o'clock is my usual dinner time because we need to take our dinner. My dinner time is at that time approximately for my my mid shift break. So on the weekends, I'd rather leave it until later, around 7:30, 8 o'clock, where I'd rather have a meal then and then go to bed later on. So besides the snow coming out, I wish it would stop at this point. It's already March, and April's coming around soon, so I'm hoping that it will actually die down. And not only that, I also ordered a new Smartwatch. This one here actually died on me. Actually, the screen committed suicide. After 4 or 5 years, I think it's overdue. Uh, this one here, I actually got at Home Depot, Canada. I actually paid $45 for it. It got its living worth out of it. So I'm ordering another one through Amazon. It's an $89 watch, but again, there's a special discount on it, so I'm actually getting it for $69. So it's not so bad. Hopefully next week will be a lot quieter, and I haven't actually decided yet of what I am going to do with my vacation time, because I have accumulated 3 weeks of vacation time this year again. So I know for sure one is in August near my birthday. Another one is between Christmas and New Year's, and that way I get to see my younger brother. So that'll be a good thing as well. Of course, those are two standard ones. The third one I might take somewhere in the middle between August and now. I just haven't decided when, and go from there. Anyhow, won't bother. Won't. This will be a short one with the two other ones that I have there. You guys take care of yourself. Have yourself a great rest of the weekend. Hopefully it's not snowing where you are and it's not so cold. Take care. Have a fantastic week. Okay? I'll see you guys next time around.